Coach, ready when you are.
Ready when you are, sir.
Then I'm ready.
Okay, we're ready. But, I thought it was another good competitive day. Tried to, coming off the scrimmage, tried to push some install, put a good amount in on both sides of the ball, trying to test the minds, and, with all the improvements that need to be made coming off of Saturday, while still adding, new concepts or things that we're looking at, both sides of the ball. I thought today was a mental test for them. I thought the guys came out and I thought they worked with good energy. We had some spirited moments in practice, which making sure that we're just controlling our emotions in the best way, in the heat of the moment. But our guys, they're competing hard. They're competing, with each other. I think there's been good swings throughout practices on both sides of the ball, having success, and then there's times that there's just good plays that are being made, and I like the playmakers that are showing up. I think we've got a lot of competition. I like the way our spring's unfolding now. Here's 7 practices in, basically at the halfway point.
As you look back and graded Saturday, anything stand out that maybe you didn't talk about on Saturday?
No, it was a good first scrimmage. It really was. There was explosive plays up both sides of the ball. Some things like I told you afterwards with penalties and some fundamental things. There were not a whole lot of focus penalties, which the self-inflicted. There were some technique things that we have to get better at, hand placement. Some new guys that in the first time just to continue to emphasize that. But I thought it was good. I thought everybody, both sides of the ball had good moments. Defense, they're it's a good group, and the defensive front provides some good job in trying to condense space, and obviously with what they're doing, and guys are playing fast, and then I thought there was still some time that the offense were able to have some explosive runs, some big plays over the top. So I thought it was a really good first scrimmage, especially after going back and watching it.
Coming off the scrimmage, did you sense more energy for practice today, or was it kind of dialed back?
No, I thought guys came and approached the work. It was good meetings yesterday. Challenged them again today for where are you going from here, and we got to have 15 days of getting better. Every time that we step on this field, it's got to be better than the last time, and I think I have not felt a guys pulling back. It's competitive, it's physical. Guys are pushing. I like the work we got today, and energy which guys brought.
Is there a certain level of consistency with this bunch, and what is that a credit to? Is it mostly experience and guys that understand the expectations?
I think the work. There's definitely consistency in that, and that's what you want, because every player is going to have. It's our job to make them uncomfortable and to force them to push themselves to another level, and whether it's schematically, whether it's positions that they're playing, we're always going to try to have that edge. These guys, the way that they approach the work, I respect, and it's a daily grind, and making sure that we're better, more fundamental. That we're taking our game to being the best that it can be. But I think the work has been consistent.
Was this Tate's? All right,
You got it.
okay, thank you. Was this Tate's best day?
Go back and
Yeah. Do you think this was Tate's best day or one of his best days?
No, I thought so. I think I thought all 3 quarterbacks that went Saturday, had really good moments, and but I think as you see the growth, they're putting it together. And I thought today, Tate really had a good day, and I'll be able to go back and watch all of it. Sometimes when you're rolling, 4 quarterbacks, it's just the sequencing of it. But he's confident in what we're asking him to do. He's very talented, and it's just that trusting in his eyes, trusting in his feet, and then being able to go make the plays when the opportunity are there. And sometimes the best play is a throwaway, or it's a killing the ball with somebody get immediate pressure. Just some of those next level thinking in reactions. I think that's where he's really growing.
I know had kind of a unique freshman season, not getting the bits of game action a lot of the other true freshmen got. How'd you see him handle that, and I guess where's he at now, kind of entering his first full off season?
Io, it was good. To see him out working and continuing to work and push to get better. coming along in his growth and development. But you know, he's got an opportunity to come out and compete every day, and that's what he needs to take advantage of. So you know, we'll see where that continues to go. But you know, pleased with some of the things that he's done, you know, as he's growing up, just to put himself in a position to get out here and compete.
Do you like some of the, not when it goes too far, but just when guys are getting feisty, do you like a little bit of that?
The skirmish,
A little bit, yeah.
a little edge,
A little bit.
a little bit. It's you know, we got one team and one family, and you know, I know with family members at times, you know, especially as you constantly are competing with each other. I mean, there's sometimes you get it's a little feisty, and so there was feistiness. I guess is that even a real term?
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll go with that. But I want respect, and you know, ultimately, like that's where you know, guys being in control of themselves in a situation, you know, absolutely, because and that's where I try to create it. I mean, I came in today with a few guys, and I mean, my purpose was to see if I could get them, you know, out of their element for a period of time, and you know, some of them I succeeded, but it's about the follow-up too, because number one thing I want for these guys is for them to always be in control of them. And you know, you think about this world and just all the things. Yes, the football is one, you know, with the momentum swings and all of that, right? But it's so much beyond just a football field, where that is critical to success. And you know, trying to, if you don't bring the intensity to get to that point, you don't know what's going to show up. You know, when you feel it in real life, in game time, in those situations. So you know, we try to create it, and it's good to see. But it's about that control and the respect of, you know, that we have for each other.
There was a moment in the 3-on-3 type blocking drills where Jaheim and Jared went up against each other. I don't know if you're down on that end of the
I
field.
was. That's one of my favorite drills.
What do those kind of drills and with those kind of players, maybe talking before the snap, talking after the snap, what does that do for just the competition level of practice?
It's huge, and you know, that's I'm really proud of Jaheim, how he's transitioned in, and you know, you can watch and see his explosiveness as a, you know, route runner, and you know what he does with the ball in the hand, all those things. But he is just now starting to realize the power that he can have in the run game. And you know, Jared, I think 7 practices in, you know, one of the things I'm most proud of him with is like you're seeing the technique improve. You're seeing the more consistency in the fundamentals. He's embraced that, and so when you find 2 big, powerful, explosive guys that are going against each other and working against and bringing that mindset to it, it's fun. It's fun to coach, and so yeah, I thought it was good, and we got a lot of guys that I think are bringing that type of mentality.
Derrick McLendon, having entered the transfer portal, and can kind of maybe characterize the gap between his wants and your expectations from him?
No, I mean, wish him all the best, and you know, there's choices to be made, and you know, as we go through college athletics, I mean, it's definitely a new age, but you know, Derrick did a lot of good things for this program, and you know, he's going to leave as a graduate, so I'm very proud of him for that, and you know, he's going to explore situations that might be the best fit for him. You know, we're going to be very competitive here. We're going to have we got a lot of great players that you know are going to push daily, and you know, Derrick did all of that, you know, to be able to play for us and to be able to do the things that are necessary. And I wish him all the best, and wherever he ends up, here at his next stop.
No good. Thanks, Coach.